is one of the first things we should learn, all right? Before we get any fancy jiu-jitsu, we need to know how to react to punches, how to actually close the distance and take our partner to the ground, okay? So we're going to do a little bit of like play acting for this one. The most common punch that you're going to be thrown in the street is going to be like the wild haymaker, okay? So a couple things here. We want to get into a stance. So if I know that something is going wrong, I step back into my stance, my hands are up. I'm not in a tie stance, right? Or in like an MMA stance where I'm bouncing ready to fight. I'm telling someone to back off. I want my hands up. I want to create space and distance if I can, okay? Barring that, when I know the fight's on, there will be some indicators usually. That person is going to look around to see if anybody's watching. They're going to look for police, bouncer, teacher, whatever is relevant to your situation. And then they're going to throw that haymaker, okay? So when we go, it's very important that my hands are already up. I'm not waiting to try and act after. I'm watching his body language. If I see the shoulders move at all, right, he goes in, boom, I close the distance, and I'm grabbing his arm and getting my underhook. Very important that we just go straight in and grab a hold of our partner, okay? Now when he's trying to swing on me, he can no longer hit with any real force, right? I have some protections here. Now, we're going to do the basic single leg to finish this. So what I'm going to do is I'm now going to drive into my partner and I'm going to pick up his leg. So I'm walking, I come to the leg, I'm going to pick it up and pinch my knees. We're going to do like the basic kind of like Gracie finish for this, right? This shoulder is going to punch right into his hip here. I step my right leg back, drive the hip down, and I'm controlling my partner. For my situation, I might just get out of here, right? There may be nothing else required of me, but if I'm with my family or my significant other, and I need to continue this and get control of this person, we're just going to push the knees and I'm going to shoot my hips forward and splash down to this position. Again, for most situations, I can really just come here, control their arms, make sure that my hands go out, and insist on staying in the position, keep my eyes open, see what else is going on. If I have to disengage, I can do that. If I need to control this person for with some kind of authority, law enforcement, whatever's clever, like happens to come take control, okay? Barring that, sometimes I need to de-escalate the situation by putting this person unconscious, okay? So what we're going to do is I'm going to throw distractionary strikes, okay? I'm not necessarily going to try and tee off on him and put him unconscious, but I'm going to throw things to make him expose my back. And my partner's going to turn, and yeah, he's going to go belly down. People like to hide their face from strikes. Now what we're going to look to do is take one of our hands, usually our dominant hands, put it under his chin. This hand is going to go over my knuckles. I put everything behind his head, hide my eyes, and then we're going to squeeze, slowly counting back from 10. Strangulations take time, okay? We're patient. We slowly apply it. When my partner stops resisting, right, or if I hear snoring or anything of that sort, I let them go, turn them on their side into rescue position. Make sure that we're not holding on to chokes for long durations where we could actually cause harm to our partner. 10 seconds is the norm. They go to sleep. You put them on their side. A lot of times it's like hitting the reset button. They wake up and we haven't done brain damage to them. So we can choose to be kind with our finish.